Some rom-coms are cute but forgettable. You watch them, enjoy them, and then, poof, gone from your mind. But then there are the rare ones, the ones that stick. The ones that make you smile just thinking about them. Love Scout? Definitely the latter. From the undeniable chemistry between the leads to the laugh-out-loud comedy, and those gut-punching emotional moments, this drama understood what makes a K-drama rom-com work. But why did Love Scout stand out in a genre packed with love triangles, accidental kisses, and contract relationships? What made it different? Let's break down the magic. K-drama rom-coms can be magical, or a total snooze fest. We've all been there, starting a show hoping for butterflies and belly laughs, only to be hit with stiff chemistry, cringe-worthy humor, and a love triangle that drags on like it's being paid by the hour. But the best ones? They strike a perfect balance. They give us couples we actually root for, with chemistry that feels electric, comedy that lands, not just filler jokes to kill time, emotional depth, because what's a rom-com without a few tears? And that's exactly why Love Scout works. It doesn't just tick the usual rom-com boxes, it elevates them. Take the romance. It's not just your typical rich CEO falls for a plucky underdog. Here, the power dynamic flips. Kang Ji-yoon isn't just a boss, she's a powerhouse CEO. And Eun-ho? He's not the cold, brooding male lead we've seen 1,000 times. He's warm, nurturing, and let's be honest, absolutely swoon-worthy. And the humor? It's not forced slapstick. It's clever, character-driven, and, at times, downright adorable. Eun-ho's flustered reactions when Ji-yoon teases him? Comedy gold. But where Love Scout really shines is how it blends these light-hearted moments with genuine emotional stakes. This isn't just about two people falling in love, it's about who they become in the process. Ji-yoon softens without losing her ambition, and Eun-ho steps into his worth beyond being just a secretary. And the best part? It all feels earned. No sudden personality shifts, no forced misunderstandings, just a slow, beautiful build toward a relationship that feels real. So, what's the secret to Love Scout's magic? Let's break it down. Some dramas tell you the leads are in love. Love Scout makes you feel it. From their very first interaction, you can sense that spark, effortless, electric, and completely natural. And it's not just about longing stares or dramatic slow-motion moments, though. Let's be honest, we love those too. It's in the little things, the playful teasing, the stolen glances, the way their conversations flow like second nature. Their chemistry is so strong that even when they're arguing, you still want them to be together. It's proof that a great romance doesn't need grand, over-the-top gestures. When the chemistry is this good, the romance speaks for itself. Rom-coms love a workplace romance. But Love Scout did something different. It reversed the usual power dynamic. Instead of the overused cold-shabled boss meets plucky assistant trope, we got a confident female CEO and her adorably flustered male secretary. Ji-yoon is the one in charge, giving orders and keeping things professional, while Eun-ho finds himself hopelessly smitten. And the best part? Ji-yoon doesn't shy away from making the first move. She's the one playfully calling Eun-ho too cute and boldly making their romance public. This setup reflects a growing trend in K-dramas, following in the footsteps of Queen of Tears, where a wealthy chaebol heiress took the lead in her relationship. Drama critic Oh Suk-young pointed out that as societal norms shift, viewers no longer prefer the outdated Cinderella love story. Instead, they're drawn to stories where women are in control of their own narratives. But here's the twist. Love Scout doesn't just reverse the trope for the sake of being different. It makes it work by giving Ji-yoon and Eun-ho a relationship built on mutual respect, humor, and emotional depth. Gone are the days when K-drama male leads had to be cold, brooding, and emotionally unavailable. Eun-ho is the complete opposite, and that's exactly why audiences love him. Instead of being a chaebol heir or a high-powered executive, he's a secretary, a single dad, and an all-around kind-hearted guy. He cooks, takes care of his daughter, and even braids her hair before work. This shift in male lead portrayals has been growing in recent years. As drama critic Yoon-suk puts it, the era of rude but elite male leads is fading, and warm, reliable men like Eun-ho are taking center stage. It's a refreshing change, proving that romance isn't about power dynamics, it's about emotional connection. K-drama humor can be hit or miss. Sometimes, it's just over-the-top slapstick with unnecessary sound effects. But Love Scout? It got the comedy just right. The humor wasn't just random gags thrown in for laughs. It was woven into the romance, making the relationship feel even more real. From their flirty bickering to unexpected but perfectly timed comedic beats, the show kept us laughing and swooning at the same time. It's proof that great rom-coms don't need exaggerated sound effects or forced gags to be funny. Sometimes, all you need is sharp writing and actors with flawless comedic timing. Of course, no great rom-com is complete without moments that completely wreck us emotionally. And Love Scout? It delivered some gut-punch moments, the kind that have you laughing 1 second and wiping away tears the next. One of the most powerful scenes. Eun-ho, torn between his growing feelings for Ji-yoon and his devotion to his daughter, struggles with the idea of letting someone new into his life. Her bold confession shakes him, but it's her sudden coldness that lingers in his mind. No matter how hard he tries, he can't push her away. When he finally opens up to his friend, the truth spills out. His world has revolved around Bayeol for 7 years, and he's afraid of what change might mean for her. But Ji-yoon is different. The pull he feels toward her is undeniable, and despite his hesitation, his emotions are written all over his face. The real heartbreaker? When Eun-ho asks Bayeol how she'd feel if he found someone special, her answer is pure and unexpected. She wants her father to be happy, and in that moment, everything shifts. With emotions too strong to ignore, Eun-ho chooses Ji-yoon. Instead of spending the night with Soo-hyun, he rushes to her, his feelings spilling over in a kiss beneath the lights of Gwangwoman. And when he finally admits he never thought there'd be room in his life for anyone but Bayeol, it's clear this isn't just a romance. It's a love story about second chances, about finding space in your heart even when you thought it was already full. Because at the end of the day, a great romance isn't just about cute moments, it's about the messy, painful, and deeply human emotions that make love real. Beyond just being a fun romance, Love Scout reflects the changing trends in K-dramas. Female leads who shine on their own. Ji-yoon is a powerhouse CEO, not just a love interest. Male leads who break stereotypes. Eun-ho is caring, nurturing, and emotionally available. Tropes that feel fresh. Gender role reversals are becoming the new norm. Professor Yoon-suk Jin of Chungnam National University summed it up perfectly. Today's female leads establish their own presence through professional expertise, rather than being defined by their male counterparts. And that's exactly what makes Love Scout stand out. K-dramas give us a ton of rom-coms every year, but let's be honest, not all of them hit the mark. Some feel generic, others drag out the romance with frustrating tropes, and a few just straight up miss the charm. So what did Love Scout get right that so many others got wrong? Some rom-coms throw in unnecessary love triangles just to create drama, even when they add nothing to the story. Cue second lead syndrome heartbreak. But Love Scout avoided this trap. While there are moments of jealousy, they don't exist just for drama's sake. Instead, they add depth to the characters, showing their emotional growth and how they navigate insecurities. Lee Joon-hyuk, who plays the male lead Eun-ho, spoke about how much he enjoyed the subtle emotional beats of the drama. He specifically praised the scene in episode 7 where Eun-ho and Ji-yoon lock eyes in an empty office, unable to voice their feelings. In a way, it could be considered a cliché, but if done well, I think it's a good melodrama, Lee said. And that's exactly what Love Scout got right. Rather than forcing unnecessary drama, it let emotions build naturally, making every moment feel earned. Ever watched a rom-com where the couple breaks up over a ridiculous misunderstanding? Or worse, because one of them suddenly moves overseas for 2 years with no explanation? We've all been there. Love Scout avoided these lazy plot devices. When the couple faced challenges, they actually communicated. Imagine that, adults talking through their problems instead of making us suffer through avoidable angst. This ties into something Lee Joon-hyuk mentioned about acting in a romance drama. He compared romantic storytelling to action scenes, saying, "In action scenes, you have a specific moment to deliver the punch. In a romance, it's about timing the kiss perfectly." I enjoy that kind of structure, and Love Scout nailed that rhythm. The conflicts weren't over the top or dragged out for no reason. They were well-paced and resolved in a way that respected both the characters and the audience. Another major win for Love Scout? It flipped the usual gender dynamics. Instead of the cold, powerful male CEO and the struggling female assistant, Love Scout gave us Kang Ji-yoon, a confident, successful CEO, and Yoo Eun-ho, her highly competent secretary. Lee Joon-hyuk's performance was a huge factor in why this dynamic worked. He fully embraced playing a male lead who was soft, supportive, and emotionally intelligent, something rarely seen in K-drama rom-coms. We, actors, create something that doesn't exist in the world. The fact that drama fans agreed with it, enjoyed it, and connected with it made me feel like I was having a one-on-one conversation with them, Lee shared in an interview. By challenging traditional workplace roles, Love Scout not only felt fresh but also resonated with modern audiences who crave more nuanced depictions of love and relationships. Too often, rom-com heroines are either impossibly perfect or ridiculously clumsy, because apparently, tripping over thin air every 5 minutes is supposed to make them relatable. But Love Scout gave us Kang Ji-yoon, a CEO who is confident, flawed, and refreshingly real. She wasn't just waiting around for love to happen, she had her own ambitions, struggles, and a personality beyond just being the love interest. Lee Joon-hyuk praised Han Ji-min's performance, particularly in a simple yet powerful moment where Ji-yoon casually tells Eun-ho, "You're handsome, Eun-ho. I was merely pretending to sleep." But Han's acting was so convincing that it brought the scene to life, he said. That's a testament to how much depth was given to these characters. Instead of relying on grand gestures, Love Scout made even the smallest interactions feel meaningful. At the end of the day, Love Scout worked because it understood what makes rom-coms great, without falling into the usual traps that make them frustrating. It gave us a refreshing gender dynamic, emotional conflicts that felt real, and a romance built on genuine chemistry rather than tired tropes. And that's why, long after the finale, fans still can't stop talking about it. At its core, Love Scout reminded us why we fell in love with K-drama rom-coms in the first place. It wasn't just about the cute moments, though let's be honest, there were plenty. It was about believable romance, characters that felt real, and a story that kept us invested from start to finish. Some dramas fade from memory the second the credits roll, but Love Scout, this one sticks with you. From Eun-ho's quiet but undeniable charm to Kang Ji-yoon's journey from guarded CEO to someone willing to open her heart, every piece of this drama worked together to create something truly special. And let's not forget the impact Love Scout had on the genre itself. By flipping traditional gender roles and proving that a male lead can be soft, supportive, and still deeply compelling, it set a new standard for rom-com storytelling. So, let's raise a toast to Love Scout, for giving us a rom-com that was actually romantic, comedy that was actually funny, and a story that reminded us exactly why we can't stop watching K-dramas. From the first stolen glances to the unforgettable confessions, every moment of Love Scout made us feel something. And isn't that what a great K-drama is all about? Now I want to hear from you. What was your favorite moment from Love Scout? Do you think more K-dramas should experiment with role reversals like this? And most importantly, would you want a Love Scout Season 2? Because everything seems to be getting a sequel these days. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more K-drama content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.